Hey moguls, it's Dr. T here. We're going to do another upgrade. As always, our upgrades are meant to just bring millions of dollars of value to you and put millions of dollars in your bank account. So let's dive in. So, the upgrade we're doing today is about streamlining your self improvement process to be easier on you and easier to do, and so that you gain more productivity in it, efficiency in it, and more upgrades faster and more of the material reality that you want to experience sooner. So, the way we're going to do that is by understanding that in all of the things that you would like to improve about yourself, and I know for most people there are many. And at a minimum, anybody who's watching me is wanting to make upgrades. So some people may just be like, I don't give a shit, but you want to be your next best self. You want to be your highest self. So when we are aspirational to live our highest purpose, be our highest self, and bring our highest contribution into the world, and have our life really count for something, and really make our participation here something really pronounced and something we can really be proud of, and we can and really something that we can feel like when we make a transition from this world that we're not going to have regrets, like the life that would be where we just go, you know what, yeah, I did what I came here to do, I rocked it, I lived out my intentions, like that kind of thing, that ability. That's what we're really talking about. So given that there are so many things that we could improve about ourselves, upgrade, increase, expand, and there's so much infinite capacity to who we can be, how we can be, and what it can do, what we can do. We need simplicity. We can't have 5,000 things we're going to change all at the same time, or like, or just the list will keep growing. We'll never get there. So we need to be more streamlined. And the way we're going to do that is that in all the things that you feel like you want to upgrade, you want to change about yourself, elevate, improve, about your company, your leadership, your partnership, your family, your wealth, your finances, all of that, your health. It could just feel like a ridiculous list that you're never gonna hit it anyway. So why bother? Let's just check out on some Netflix and candy. But it's only because the list is overwhelmingly long because we're not what is going to benefit us is to streamline the amount of things into core foundational things. So instead of I need to be good at these 10 things, these 20 things, these 30 things that you're just constantly rolling, like I need to be better at this, I need to be better at that. Understanding the foundational upgrade that would take care of the rest of the 10,000 aspects of something. So an example that's coming to mind is uh thinking about something like somebody has a way they want to have better people come onto their business team, or a way that people want to have better people come into their life, or better people to date or marry or be in relationships with. And you could be thinking about all these things that you have to do to make that happen. And it could be really overwhelming. It could just seem futile. But what if we took an upgrade such as more awareness and presence, and have that be something that like is so powerful as an intention, as an upgrade for ourselves, to be highly aware and highly present. Same thing. Imagine how that would help us shift something like being naive about people, shift something like people pleasing, shift something like hiring the wrong people, shift something like dating people that aren't the best for you, shift something like eating something that isn't the best for you, and doing something that isn't the best for you. Something like being aware, present, even paying attention, but let's just simplify it. Being aware is such a foundational upgrade that it can take care of 10,000 other things. which is amazing because the list isn't very long. In fact, it can be quite short. Even something like that particular upgrade can take care of almost everything else, which is great because there are upgrades like that that just are so foundational. It's almost like a Jenga thing. I keep saying this, like that one keeps the structure all going and up and going well. And because there's just no way, the amount of things we want to improve that we see now, we have social media, we have there's so many things. I should do with this, I should do this, and then we just shut down. But every time you feel like there's a bunch of things you want to improve, I'm going to invite you to go to like, what's the core foundational upgrade that I could do that would make a bunch of these things happen at a higher level for me. So I'm going to just have you absolutely trust that example, awareness, presence, and the simpler, the better, because then you're going to know, you're going to be present, you're going to see, you're going to be aware. Does this person match my intention? Does that match my intentions? And you're going to be, instead of just subconsciously operating on automation, you're going to have more awareness of what it is that you're doing. Again, something really simple like, well, something major like you want to have just outstanding relationships with people. And you think, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to improve it. Boom. Now you're like, I'm glazed over. But something like the good old standby, which is like, I'm going to speak in intentional communication, where all of my communication is intentional. It's not going backwards, it's going forward. It's about what we're doing in the intentions. Intentional communication basically can be just an absolute foundation for all relationships to be what? In intention rather than in reaction, rather than push pull, rather than difficulty, rather than power struggles. When we operate in intention, then other people operate in intention. And when we communicate an intention even more accurately, then those intentions can become a reality because we can really see, is my intention matching up with this person's intentions? Are we a fit? Does this work? Because we're only speaking in intention. So something like that upgrade, which is part of what we do with people in their training, takes care of a laundry list of upgrades. All right, everyone. So I have a great feeling that you're getting this. You're going to start to understand that much more. When you think of the massive list of things you would want to improve about yourself, your reality, just start to boil it down into, just get it into the core foundational upgrade you can do. And if you just ask yourself, God, I want to do this. What could I upgrade that would absolutely address all of this with this one upgrade? And give it such strength and foundation, and the answer will come to you. It's quite lovely the way that happens. All right, everyone. So I'm inviting you to this upgrade. The more overwhelmed you feel at times, just say to yourself, what's a foundational upgrade that I could do that would just streamline all of this for me? And the answer is going to come. You're going to start to implement it. You're going to start to trust that you don't have 5,000 upgrades to do. You have 5 as an example. And those top 5, let's say, can take care of all of it, which is quite brilliant. Okay, so take this upgrade all the way in. I'm really just excited for all of you to implement this. Get into streamlining your upgrade process, your ascension, your self-improvement, and becoming your next best self. And it'd be great if you all have one that you could think of that you're going to implement that's going to be foundational and streamline and help provide upgrades to all kinds of other things. Make a comment on this video. What are you going to upgrade so that it improves all kinds of things for you? All right, everyone. Way to make this upgrade, moguls. Thank you for tuning in, implementing this into your life, applying it, and just rocking it. You're all incredible, and it's just so fun being on this journey with you. Way to take the upgrade, moguls. Just absolutely love connecting with you, and I'll see you on the next round. Bye-bye.